Hello, welcome to Lily and the Bee. My name's Lily and this is my little channel where I like to share with you all the things I have made and created, sewn and crochet. As I've said before, I'm happy when I'm making, so I've normally got a few bits and pieces to show you each week. This week I've managed to buy some jeans for the upcycling challenge. I've got some Toft makes, I've got my squirrel with clothes, and we took her out on a fashion shoot which was hilarious. I'll show you that a bit later and talk about it and tell you what happened. I've got a little bit of EPP work as well. I will start with the jeans. As I told you, I mentioned before in a previous episode, I'm set myself a challenge to see how many things I can make of a pair of jeans, and so these are the jeans that I bought from a charity shop. They were £3.50 I think. And they're quite big, and the lady kindly said to me when I bought them, would you like a receipt in case they don't fit? So I had to then inform her that I was going to cut them up. So when I got home, well, not as soon as I got home, but they will be cut up, made into different things. But she said she does similar things, so she understood. She didn't think I was mad, and she didn't stop me buying them, thinking it was a waste buying them and then cutting them up. So I will be working on that soon, hopefully. I have got 2 more bunnies to make because I gave the 2 the little ones I made a couple of weeks ago to the lady who had ordered them, and she's asked for her husband saw them and he really liked them, and he's asked her to ask me if I can make a couple more. So I'll be doing those, and they're quite time consuming, so I may not be able to work on this as soon as I would have liked, but I'm also happy to make the bunnies for someone because although I don't charge a lot, I don't charge a properly hourly rate or anything, I just add a little bit extra on apart from the materials. Anything extra helps towards me buying new craft and goes towards wool and fabric and that kind of thing for future projects, so I like doing it. Right, so that's in the process of being thought about, made, kind of. I've also been working on another EPP bag, and this one I've hand sewn the hexagons on this one, hand basted, and then I will, rather than gluing, I normally glue the pieces around. But I found this fabric, I was going through some of the fabrics that I had, and I found this gorgeous rose fabric, and it goes really beautifully with the peach. So that is going to be my next, let me show it a bit larger, that is going to be my next EPP bag. That will be a project bag, linen. I think I'm going to probably put maybe some of that along the top, and then, or maybe the peach, I don't know. But it'll be a combination of those colours, and also this is the linen just for the main body of the bag, and it will be lined with a drawstring, and I've just dropped those all on the floor, excuse me. And I have got 2 which I keep putting off because it's not really my favourite job, but I have got to drill some holes in some of the sea glass pieces I've got there, and then I embroider them in the centre piece here. I don't know which one I'm going to choose. Yeah, but it's not my, oh, I keep dropping it. It's not my favourite job, drilling sea glass, because it's very time consuming. It can take 10 to 15 minutes to drill one piece because you have to be so careful. I love this piece. You have to be so careful it doesn't crack. So it's a bit tense doing it as well. So I've got to be in the right frame of mind to be doing it. But that's in progress. What else have I got? I bought these suitcases, little mini suitcases to put my makes in. I was inspired by Claire Who Makes Things, who is another who has a lovely podcast, vlog style channel, and she's the first person that I ever watched like a crafting channel. I didn't even know they existed, and I must have been mid 2020, and I was searching for a tutorial to help me with my lunar lapping that I was making, because I was confused over a little part of making it. That's the first toy I'd ever made, and I googled it and Claire's channel came up, and then I saw her channel. I thought, oh my goodness, she talks about all the things she's made, and I just loved it. So, and I've always followed her, and I follow her on Instagram as well, so I've always followed her since then. And in her last episode she had some of her makes in these that she bought from the works, and as soon as I saw them I really wanted them, so I went to the shops this morning in the rain and the wind and the cold to get them. So yeah, they've got 3. They're £7 for the works, which I think is a really good value. But they're perfect for keeping your little makes in. So that one has hares on. This one has hedgehogs and deer and toadstools. And the smaller one has leaves and sycamore, all those little twirly things that twist around as well. And they're just a bit rattly, sorry, but they're just perfect for what's nice kind of green inside. Perfect for putting a little bits and pieces, well, anything in really. But I've got a lot of dolls, and a lot of them are kind of just hanging around the house, so I want to keep them safe. But I've put my Toft makes in here, so I will show you them because I've been mentioning quite a few times before that I've made a few Toft things and I've never shown you, so I will show you today. Oh, I've got some books as well. Let me show you the books first of all. This is the Alexandra's flower book. I ordered this copy, so it's got a special cover. I'll show you the normal cover. That's the normal cover. But they're all flowers. There's a vegetable book as well, but I haven't bought that one. I'll just show you a couple of the nice. Oh, that's actually just one of my favourites. I love that one. They're really straightforward to crochet. Toft is the first amigurumi, I can't really say it very well, amigurumi that I stitched, that I learnt to sew, learnt to crochet. The first amigurumi that I crocheted myself. I'm going to say that again. Toft are the first amigurumi crochets. Toft are the first crochet amigurumi characters that I made. Here's another lovely one. And I love that one too. But really gorgeous designs. I don't know if I'll make any more because I've made quite a few already, but I love looking through the book. I'm glad I've got it. Also this one, which is Partridge in a Pear Tree, 12 Birds of Christmas. I've got a pen in the middle there. And I bought this because I wanted to make the French hen, because I had this idea that, because I've got 2 chickens, I thought I could make Ruth, the French hen, but I could make her, and can you see these bits at the top? I could put them all over her body, and then it would look like one of my chickens. So I've got one chicken who's actually that colour, a frizzle chicken, and I've also got a grey lilac coloured one. So I was going to make them, and that's something I might pick up again because I really want to get into amigurumi, and I kind of lost my excitement about it, and I want to get it back because I did enjoy making them at the time. So the first one I ever made was Bryn the sheep, and he's got that lovely, I like the curly bodies, he's got the curly body. So I'm not sure, he's probably not perfect because he was the first. Well, it's not too bad, the head's not too bad actually, but I'm sure there might be little mistakes on there. And he was supposed to have curly horns, but I gave up a little bit because I wasn't sure how to do them at the time, and he looks nice like that anyway. I do like the sheep. It's actually good getting them out again because it does make you want to make more. What was the next one? I think the next one was possibly the flower, which I bought the kit for this one. It's before the book came out. This is the buttercup. I made her. I actually think I saw this on Claire's channel. She'd made the daffodil, and I thought that was cute, and that's what got me into Toft. So yeah, there she is. I've used all of the Toft wool for mine, and I have, because I've bought a few of the kits which I haven't made. I've got quite a big bag of their wool, so I do need to, and it's quite expensive, so I do need to use it really. I made a mini chrysanthemum for my nanny, which I will pop up a picture of because I haven't got it anymore. And I also made one of the Christmas flowers, the larger ones like this for her. But then so I made her 2, so the Christmas one she can get out at Christmas, and then the little chrysanthemum she can swap them over. She liked them. She just laughed when she saw them and thought they're hilarious and really liked them. So, and then I made a little mini rose with a rose on the top. If you buy the book from the website, the flower book, you get quite a few of free little of the mini flower patterns, which is quite good. So it's worth, if you wanted those, it's worth buying off the website rather than at a bookshop or Amazon or somewhere. I bought this. I made this little butterfly one, which I've shown you before. But I used, that isn't Toft wool, that's a different sparkly wool. And I made a hot chocolate person. He's so swidgy and cuddly. I love him. Made him I think it was last Christmas. I've also made a little mistletoe person. Was it mistletoe or holly? I can't remember, because I got it free. They did a special a thing where you could get something, a free gift. Some people did, some people didn't. It was sort of a bit of a surprise if you got a free gift, and I did get the free kit, which was, I think it was red, so it must have been the holly. So I made a little mini holly person, but that's with my Christmas things. But I think he's my favourite actually. I love him. The bit on the top's really cool. So yes, a little hedgehog, a little hot chocolate person. So they now fit nicely in my new little suitcase, if I just jiffle them around, so I can keep them safe in there. So I'm really happy with that. Does it go down properly? Oh, it goes in on that. There we go. So I haven't quite decided what to put in the other two, but I have got lots of little makes and things, so I'm sure I can find something to put in them. What else have we got? So I will show you my little squirrel. She now has an outfit and a name. I had a few people mention, have ideas for different names, and I couldn't decide, so I thought I'll ask my husband to choose. So he chose Walnut. So here she is, here's Walnut in her little outfit I made for her. Doesn't she look adorable? So she is wearing a granny square top, which I made from 3 granny squares, just a little one at the front there, and this one each side of the arm, but I just put them at a diagonal so they make little sleeves, and I've just stitched it round, and it has a little tie at the back. So that's her. I mean, it's kind of like a little cape really. She also has a little double crochet bag, and I made a little felt flower. The felt flowers were for the one in the book was from the was all over her head, but I just put one on a little hairband that I also double crocheted for her. Thought it would keep her warm when we took her to the woods. And the skirt is just a circle, and I've gathered it all around, then stitched a piece of ribbon round, tied it at the back. I did an extra little stitch at the back down here, so it's joined at the back. It has a little frill of the word I can't say, embroidery anglais, can't say it, around the bottom. Yeah, I think she looks cute. So we took her to the woods, and I will show you a video now. So yeah, we took her to the woods, and didn't she have a lovely time? I don't know what those other squirrels were thinking. My husband said that he thought they thought she was food, but I don't. I like to think that they knew she was another squirrel, and they were interested in getting to know her, and they loved her clothes, and they wanted similar clothes too, and they liked her little bag. So that's what I think anyway. Yeah, but it was so funny, but we weren't really expecting any other. Well, I just wasn't expecting that to happen really when we took the photos, and I wasn't even planning on taking a video. It was literally just because the squirrels were just going crazy, running all over and everything. It was just mad really. But yeah, really, really funny. And the video's a bit shaky because I was laughing so much. But yeah, I love her little outfit. She looks nothing like the one in the book, the Wild Woods book, which I got her from, where the original one was made from felt. So I've changed her up totally, but it's basically the same pattern, but not the. I've used linen, and I haven't used any of the patterns for the clothes. I just made them up because I quite like being creative like that. That's one of the things I like doing, sort of just finding fabrics that look good together, and the little crochet items, and just making her look cute. So I'll sit her there. So, I found a pattern. I'm not going to show you yet, but I found a pattern, like the pumpkin people, and I had the idea about making a kind of a wintry version. Well, I found a pattern which is kind of similar, kind of vein. So I'm going to be making that nearer Christmas. I'm looking forward to making that one because I do love the pumpkin people, and the squirrel. I don't want her to be left out. She can go on there now as well. I should take the pumpkin people to the woods to see, or to the park, and to see if the squirrels like them too. That was really weird. Anyway, that is it for today. I think I've got to show you. I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. If you have watched to the end, I appreciate it. And have a lovely week, and I will see you next time. Bye.